Yo, what is going on everyone? Guiding Light here, back with a brand new video, and in this one I'm going to be showing you guys the brand new zombies map, Firebase Z. This map has actually just been released for most players, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how it is that you guys can turn on the power. Now, turning on the power is actually a little bit harder on this map than it has been in previous maps. It's going to actually take a few different power boxes. Now, in the normal maps, you would just go to like one location, turn on the power in that location, and be done. Unfortunately, in this map, you do have to do it in 3 separate locations, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can get it done the fastest. Now, I'm sure that you guys can get this done on like round 1. I'm sure there's a few tricks and stuff that you guys could figure out in order to get this done a little bit faster. But this is just going to be the basic guide in order to get it done on your first couple of playthroughs. Then later on, when we find faster methods in order to get this done on round 1, I'll be sure to let you guys know. So basically, as a beginner's method, just to get this done with you and your friends, or maybe even a solos match, what you need to do, first step is actually come over here to this man. You just talk to him, and you're going to start the quest. I don't really think you have to talk to him in order to start it, but you might as well get it out of the way, because you will have to come back to him, and he's actually a pretty cool part of the map. So come talk to this guy, and then you should get started. After that, what you want to do is accumulate as many points as you can. You can do this in a lot of different ways by just knifing the zombies. I'm sure you guys already know how to get a lot of points, so I'm not going to bore you guys with that. So once you guys have a few thousand points, I'll show you guys where you need to go. You will need a lot of points in order to get all 3 of the boxes turned on. So if you really wanted to, you could really just wait till about round 4 or 5 in this first room and then get going from there. So I'm going to show you guys step by step what to do. The first door that you guys will need to go through is actually the teleporter. Now the teleporter is labeled on the map, and I'll show you guys how you can get there. First thing you will need to do though is buy this door. It's going to cost you about 1500. From there, you can just head upstairs and you're going to find the teleporter located up here. All you need to do is jump through, and it's actually going to take you to another portion of the map. Now the second portion of the map is where the 3 different power junction boxes are. I'll show you guys how to get to all 3 of them, and it is going to cost a little bit of money as well, so you will need to stack up at least 3,000 points in order to get going. Keep in mind you can actually go prone on these vending machines, and I do believe it gives you a free 100 points per vending machine, so just be sure to get that extra money in order to make this a little bit easier. Now once you do have the amount of points you do need about 3,500 in order to get going on the first generator. Now there's 3 different generators, and so it doesn't really matter which one you start at, but we're going to start out at this one here. I'll show you guys exactly where it's located. What you want to do is actually go through this fence here. I did purchase that door for about 1,500. After that, what you want to do is run into the back here. You're going to find a little bit of a warehouse here. What you need to do is open this door as well, so that's 3,000. And then after that, you will need about 500 points in order to actually activate the power. And keep in mind, guys, you are actually going to need a lot of ammo, and you'll see here why in just a second. So once you do activate this reactor, it's going to cost about 500 points, and it doesn't actually turn the power on straight away. Instead, what it's going to do is it's actually going to start this little bit of an activity, and there's 2 reactors which you actually have to defend from the zombies. So you'll see that a meter comes up there on the left. One says the charge, and one says the damage. The charge is going to go up so long as you kill zombies in front of one of these little generators here, as you can see here. If you don't kill the zombie in front of the generator, it actually will not count. So you do need to make sure that they're somewhat in front of it before actually killing the zombies if you want to earn progress. Keep in mind, though, you will need to defend it. If they do enough damage to these reactors, it's actually going to destroy them, and you'll have to start the process all over again. Luckily enough, they have quite a bit of health. They can take a bit of a punch from the zombies, but there's more than one location. So keep in mind that even though you might be standing next to one of the reactors, there's actually multiple that you need to defend, so just be on the lookout. I'll show you guys where the other couple of reactors are in this room. Now once the reactors do start to take damage, you can see them there flashing red, so you can go and knock out the zombies that are actually on it. So you might want to try doing this sort of in the middle of the round. If you do it at the start of a round, it could make things a little bit harder for you because this room is a little bit small. So I'm going to cut to the portion where we actually end up filling up this meter. So after you have filled up this meter, it's going to turn on the power, but it's only going to turn on the power in this section of the map. So you will need to do this a few more times. So once the bar is filled up, you're going to see that pulse wave go off. And that's how you know that the power is activated. These doors will automatically open up that normally do need power in order to be opened. And from there, you can actually begin linking up the jump pads as well. If you guys played Black Ops 1, you know what those are. And they're actually really, really great way of getting around the map. Other than that though, guys, once you have done that first reactor, you can move on to the second reactor. It is going to cost just about the same amount of money, but because you already defended that other reactor, you should be good to go. So you can see now that even though we did turn on the power in that section of the map, there's still certain doors that haven't been opened yet, and that is because that's only the power in one section. So before going over to the next section, you might want to stop at a resupply box, and I'm going to show you guys exactly where it is. So we're back in the middle. We're going to go through the side door on the left this time instead. Now once you come up here, there's going to be another $1,500 door, so it's going to cost about 3 grand to get inside, and then about 500 to start it up, just like the other one. So here's the location of the second reactor. Just like before, you're going to start it up and defend the 2 points, and there is another jump pad located back here. So I'm not going to bore you guys with it, but here's the 2 reactor points. You just need to defend them like the other 2. Kill the zombies which are in front. So that's why you do want to try to resupply before starting this, because you do want to make sure you don't have to leave and come back and cause even more damage to the reactors. So there's 1 reactor up top, there's 1 reactor down bottom, and just like the other 2, you just need to fill them up and you'll be done. So now that this one's done, I'll show you guys where the jump pad is in this location. There's actually a jump pad located upstairs. These jump pads are going to become extremely useful in high rounds and just in general to get around the map. So here's another one. You will have to link it though later on. And there's also a jump pad here that doesn't need to be linked. It'll take you straight over to that location. But that's not what you guys are here for. That's just a little bit of a tip. Instead, I'm going to show you guys where the 3rd reactor is. This is the final reactor. You're going to need about 3,500 points again in order to get this done. Might as well go and get the resupply as well if you don't have enough ammo. Now we'll take you guys to the 3rd reactor now. Now this should be the last reactor. Once you're done with this, not only can you upgrade weapons, but it will turn the power on as well. So right after doing this, you're not going to have to go to get pack-a-punch ready or anything like that. It's going to automatically be ready for you, which is cool. So although this is a little bit of a process, you're going to knock out pack-a-punch and the power at the same time, which is really nice to see. You don't have to sit there and go build pack-a-punch or anything. Other than that though, guys, that's pretty much it. You're going to come over to this location, same as the other 2. You just need to kill the zombies that are in front of the reactor. Once you do this, it will have you go back to the starting location, and I'll show you guys clips of that here in just a second. But after activating that pulse wave, you may want to come back into this room. If you guys were wondering where Juggernaut is actually located back here and in this room. It's extremely helpful, and you're going to want to have that. So be sure to pick up Juggernaut if you want, or just at least keep an eye on where it's located in case maybe you guys do want it later. So after completing all 3 of the reactors, what you do need to do is head back to the teleporter, and so we're going to do that now. I'll show you guys what happens once you go back. It's going to tell you to return to the NPC that we talked to at the beginning of the game. And when you go back to him, you will notice that the Pack-a-Punch machine is up and ready to go. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. That's how you're going to activate the power, how you're going to activate Pack-a-Punch, and how you're actually going to get Juggernaut as well. So those are the 3 things you guys pretty much need in order to get going on this map. I may upload some videos later down the road on where some of the part locations are or some of the Easter egg steps, but for now, I just wanted to get this video up for you guys because I know how crucial this can be just to have fun in general. So hopefully it helps you guys out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.